I have been thinking about something uncomfortable. I am not sure I believe design communicates in the way we often say it does.
That is a strange thing to say about your own field. What do you mean?
Meaning is often treated as something designers can deliver intact, like a letter that arrives sealed. But I think meaning is more fragile than that.
I remember standing in a building once that was supposed to feel welcoming. It did not feel welcoming to me. I assumed I was missing something.
You were not missing anything. You were interpreting, and your interpretation was shaped by things the designer could not control.
There is a statistic I have heard, something like 7,000 languages spoken on Earth.
Yes, though I think the real number is closer to the number of people alive. Each of us speaks a version of language shaped by memory, by culture, by what we have lived through.
So even when we share words, we may not share meaning.
Exactly. And if that is true for language, why would it be different for space?
The philosopher Gadamer comes to mind. He wrote about how understanding is never neutral.
Yes, he called them prejudgments, not obstacles, but conditions. We approach every encounter already shaped by what we have experienced before.
So when I walk into a room, I am not receiving a message, I am creating one.
Design does not speak into an empty mind. It meets a full one.
Umberto Eco wrote about open works, about how texts and objects invite interpretation rather than deliver it.
Yes, he argued that signs are never closed. A narrow corridor does not tell you to feel constricted. It proposes a condition.
And what I feel depends on what I bring.
The designer initiates, the occupant completes. That is not failure. That is the nature of meaning.
I think of how much happens before words, the way a threshold feels as you cross it, the weight of a low ceiling.
The anthropologist Birdwhistell suggested that most human meaning is carried without words, through posture, distance, rhythm. Design operates almost entirely in this realm.
So design is not a deficient language, it is a different language.
One that speaks through sensation before thought arrives.
So instead of asking, how can design communicate more clearly, we might ask something else.
What kind of interpretation does this design allow? Design does not translate meaning, it hosts it.
And the silence of space is not emptiness.
It is an invitation into the vastness of interpretation.